Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Um, I just want to kind of go over something this evening that's been on my mind for a few days. It's not going to reach everybody, and I understand most people just want to kind of get into the video and out real quick, but I'm going to keep it real simple and basic. The best gift that anybody ever gave me was a Bible, and it wasn't just any Bible that somebody gave me. It was this little purple one. It's called Hallelujah Scriptures. I had several other Bibles, and I was reading and I was understanding a lot of things where most people who say they have that Holy Spirit is that Ruach HaKodesh in them, but really still don't understand. And then I also had people that tell me that sometimes when we wake up and we so discombobulated, we understand a lot of things, but there's nobody out there that can really show us or teach us in a way that we can comprehend. So I looked at it on several different bases. And the beginning stages of it was real rough for me. It felt like I stuck my finger in a light socket. And I clearly understood what it was. But even to this day, I understand a lot of stuff. Even people who've been in this business, your pastors, preachers, elders, bishops, whoever they are, still don't get it. So I say this in not a disrespected way, is in the way that sometimes we have to realize that we are all at different levels. And I asked different people this before, how many different ways of Hebrew teaching there is versus the way that they forced it on us. You have different people saying different names and with different accents or Paleo Hebrew, and the way they pronunciate their words or how they address one another. And I also get it. They were taught a certain way and they continue to do it. Some people just read the Bible and that's it. They don't believe in the law scriptures. They don't believe in different books that wasn't put into their library by somebody else. Or you're in a camp that maybe be getting paid by a Jewish people that has you in only one form of it and still are disobeying. And don't even know it. We celebrate some of the feast days and the Shabbat, and to me, every day is a Shabbat. Every day is a Shabbat is in saying basically, I'm glad I understood what I understood and realized that the awakening was so horrible that most people just kind of give up because everybody around them don't quite understand what they're going through. They have been through so much trauma in their life, and now this is just something that was a gift given to you, not by somebody at your church telling you that you'll win the lottery, or somebody saying, hey, this is the way, and I'm going to show you this way only. Like, you got a gift that nobody can take from you. Your gift is so powerful from you that you start doing things that you realize to other people, it seemed crazy. You speak crazy. You walk different now. And you are. You're set apart. That's what it's called, being set apart. He set you apart. In the Bible, it says a small remnant. Guess what? He deserved you for that small remnant. He just blessed you with a gift that you can't give back. You can mess it up. You sure can. But he understands what he downloaded in you from day one when he created you and thought about you, that somewhere down the line you're going to pull through. When I first woke up, I realized I was in a time frame where a lot of people was getting woken up at the same time. I done seen videos of a woman basically do all the stuff out of her refrigerator, zapping out. People crashing their cars. It's something that was like a lightning strike on you. And then when you go out and you start to realize that you're different and you're set apart. When you ask questions of people, they can't answer the questions. Or they'll give you something that wants you to stay in the guideline that they were taught for so long that was wrong, that they don't ever see it. Or you can go to your pastors and ask them about Christmas, and they can tell you a lie, or they can tell you the truth on a one-on-one basis. But they're getting paid to make sure that you stay in line. Back in slavery, they called the overseers. As long as you don't wake up, Satan is happy. I realized this. I realized that when you wake up, you possess more power than your reverend, your deacon, everybody that's going to church on the wrong day. I woke up, I've been to several different pastors. I talked to them. I've been to a temple. I talked to some wise people. I watched a lot of different camps and videos, and some of these organizations that, four-letter word type of organizations that are running very false, still having that idol name in their mouth, which is an abomination to Yah. So I wanted to tell people that are going through not to be scared. The small remnant, we are available. We are here. We are present. You know, a lady I was going through and I cried while I was doing my job one day. You know, she told me, is there a modern day prophet with us right now? Is there, let's think about this. Is there in the last days, is there a modern day prophet with us right now? And if he spoke to you, would you adhere to the words that he was saying? Or would you continue to follow the lust? The lust is what got us so messed up. Lust is a big, big problem in everybody's lives. We lust for what? A better job. A better house. We lust over women. Women lust over men. Women lust over men because he wear a good suit. Who made suits? What black company makes a suit? Where did they get the idea from? For you to dress up in a suit and go into a corporate world, make you shave your beard and mustache, make you cut your dreads off, to dress up, or you wear your alligators. We lust for a lot of things in life. But the lust we should be looking for, we should be understanding, is that modern day prophet. The one that's been warning us and warning us and warning us, but we won't hear it. Somebody brought it to my attention recently about different schemes or Suzuki or whatever type of pyramid schemes are out there. Ever since I've been out here in the streets, from me growing up in the hood and doing some messed up things and I repenting of my sins, to up to the modern day now, I never really took advantage of nobody. Everybody who around me, worked for me, or have been around me, and we did side job, any of this stuff, I always try to teach them on the come up so they can be right along with me. I reach my hand back as I'm coming up. Not to sit up there and make you put in money so I can look better at the top while you still struggling. I made videos about how to prepare yourselves, how to work your 401ks out. I told you about how we should work together, put a little bit of money, we all get a big pot or something and separate it. How we should be able to come to one another and ask for something and not have to be worrying about, I owe you something, doing it out of the kindness of our hearts. I've done that for years. Now I realize I want to do something for the people who woke up that don't even understand why they got chosen. But you know you got chosen. I see people, I ain't even got to say nothing to them. I can just look at them and understand. Oh, you know what's up. You know what time it is. It's only a small remnant going to get this. I done talked to some people that's on that edge. They understand something, but everybody around them keep on the same old thing. I heard a song today that really made me just, old song. Belle Biv DeVoe. And it made me realize that it's a lot of people out here that got woken up by the Most High and they're confused. They're in a box where they want to scream out and warn the people. You want to help people. You want to wake them up. Some people can't hear you. I go through that personally in my own life. So I understand the problems, the grief, the trickery that's happening. So I just want to let people know, if you're going through this wake up, this process that's happening to us as a Hebrew Israelite, and you don't understand exactly who you are, but you know it's something different, you feel it, you see it, you feel like people watch you, it's not a mistake. You're a Hebrew Israelite. He wants you to get that. He wants you to see the difference between you and the rest of this world that ain't going to never wake up. It's that brick wall in their ear. It's the deception that's been put on us for so long that we can't shake it. It's the Friday night into Saturday parties that we can't shake because we got to be a part of something. It's the holidays where we feel guilty if we don't go along and sit around at the table with you and party and laugh and joke no more. We feel outcast. You ain't outcast. You set apart for a reason. I've done videos and I talked to some people, and we as a people, as Hebrew, a small remnant. You may not be able to find a congregation, you may not be able to find a temple, or you may find some brothers that in the truth but still don't realize that they ain't awoke yet to where you need the help at. I'm here to let you know that there are modern day prophets walking among us. And they're here to teach you. And the crazy part about it is, when you hear them talk, and when you see their movements, you clearly understand something different in life. Not everybody get it. So what they say is a mustard seed, right? Some of us, 30%. Some of us, 60%. Some of us, 100%. But we can't weed them out. That mustard seed is small. So guess what? We feel obligated to want to reach and teach. We feel obligated to sit up there and watch somebody be disrespected and claim they got it. But in reality, you've been had it. It's just the time we in. He's waking you up. He's making you aware of the gimmicks, the plandemic, scamdemic, all these things that's happening in the world. You're against it. You just ain't going for it. He set you apart for a reason. And so we worry about these things as in, you know what? My job, my this, my that, my family. I get it too. But I'm here to let you know, don't worry about it. The meek shall inherit the earth. And guess what? At the end of the day, a lot of us need to stop worrying. So the other day, as I battle it, personal things that goes on. Every time I get in that zone, Satan get mad. I'm so happy about that because, again, he don't scare me. Satan can't scare me. You know, I'm one of them ones that's of a different breed. Death before dishonor to me. So when Satan sent his little minions around, tamper with my car, when I'm standing at the store, and he sent his little minions to stare at me and watch me, or as I'm driving down the street, he won't cut me off. I ain't scared. See, this is where we have to understand these things. We know something's wrong with the people around us. We just can't put our finger on it. I figured it out. I figured out why the Dominions are so hard-pressed for you to come off your stumbling block and for you to run back into the organizations which they've been running for centuries on us and having us preach these idol gods. I watched somebody put a post on today about a woman pastor. That's part of the lust. In the Bible, they ain't supposed to be teaching. But because it's a business, she can get more women. And the more women she do, she can bring the husbands along. And the husband is a slave, and he can give more money to the church. So with that being said, I just want to let everybody know that if you woke up and you feel something in the air ain't right, you ain't alone. You look at the sky differently now. You look at the stars differently now. You listen to the music differently now. You watch videos differently now. You watch the people around you now. Yes, they watch you. They watch you through your phone. They listening through your Lexus. Because they understand that we waking up and that time is limited. I had a conversation about this vice president. What is her plan, her process for the community? And it hurt me to hear the answer that this young lady said. Well, she's black. No, I looked the other day and they said she's Indian. Well, she's black, American Indian. No, she's Indian. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. That's what she said. She's a woman. Okay, well, because she's a woman, that's the only reason why you vote for her? Yeah. Oh, wow. So if she destroys your neighborhood, it don't put a plan to action to help us out in these low communities or these areas where we need the money and the resources immediately. Not all them things they signing for everybody else. You just committed a detriment to your own people again because you voted uneducatedly because she was a woman. It didn't matter to you. It didn't matter that she has no game plan to help us out. It didn't matter. And I understand about, the sororities. I understand how deep this system goes. But I just want people to know, when you got woke up or you understand it, don't be afraid of these people. They thrive off your fear. They know if they can stop your movement, stop your thinking differently, they can just set you down for a while. That you'll get over. You can go back into the world. Don't do it. I don't care if you ain't got nobody in your corner. Don't do it. They ain't rocking with you, cut them off. But it's hard. I get it. Sometimes the worst people is your family that still can't wake up. And it's okay. It hurts. Trust me. It hurts. But at the end of the day, they say, kick the dust off your feet from these people. Be set apart. So the other day we was going over something and I found it real interesting. Psalms 106. Now I'm not sure if anybody read Psalms 106, but in my book, it tells a different story. So from your King James Version, or whatever version of the Bible you reread, to me, 106, it's like the beginning and the end. In here, our forefathers sinned. There's not one person looking to see the reason why they sinned. Adam sinned. Our forefathers from them sinned. My father sinned. My grandfather sinned. His grandfather sinned. Are you going to be another father that sins and lets your kids down? Or a mother that's going to continue in the wicked ways of teaching false doctrine to your family and your generation? God a curse for a reason. That's why Satan don't want you to wake up. It's a curse for a reason. It's a serious curse. I'm going to tell you straight now, right now, fellas, there's a lot of women that's at your detriment for you not to wake up. And if you are a woman and he chose you to wake up, phew, double honors. Double honors to you. Because there are so many lost women out here, it's ridiculous. 106. I find it very interesting because Moshe stood up for us. And you know what he did? He stood up for us. And the nerve of us. He said, man, y'all know I just saved y'all alive. And then y'all still down here tripping? Y'all still down here playing games? I said, he spoke wrath to them. But he got ill with it. He said, man, y'all tripping. I just saved y'all lives. This how y'all sit up there and do this? But you know what? I know it's right now as a person talking about, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. This man that stood up and saved everybody from being smashed. And the people, oh, you talking a little rough there. Talking a little rough. Huh? I wonder if the slave master told you to talk like that too. Or because you learned their English. It's not our native tongue. So what is cursing or these other languages we use? This is not our native tongue. This is not our native tongue. He said they did not destroy the people. Moshe was pissed. Yahweh was about to smash time. This is before Yahshua came on the scene. It says, as Yahweh had commanded them, they didn't do what he asked them to do. But mixed with the Gentiles and learned their works and served their idols, and they became a snare to them. And they slandered their sons and their daughters to demons. Right now, in modern day, when a woman don't want you to wake up, when your husband don't want you to wake up, you're slaughtering your sons and daughters to these idols, to these demons. Most Hebrews are already awoke. We understand that these people are sick, demented, deranged. All the killing that goes on, guess what? Some of them are being sacrificed for the money they got to happen to get where they are in status-wise. So when you see them driving them Bentleys, them Lexuses, guess what? They had to do some real messed up stuff to get that money. You know, as a comedian, just cut all her hair off in the Bible. It makes an example of that. But you know, as modern day, women will cut their hair off and say, hey, you know what, I'm beautiful. So again, I can, you know, as I learned and I woke up, the beginning in the Bible, from Genesis, always caught my attention. Always caught my attention how right in Genesis, is some things broke up. And it also talks about the Nephilims coming down here, having sex with the women of men. And it says that they taught them tricks, secrets, charms, and all this other wickery. And yet it's still today. They still doing it. What changed? What changed? The fallen angels came down here and taught them secrets. How to manipulate us. How to continue to sin and commit whoredom. And that's not actually a sexual thing too. But you got some churches up here that have a congregation of hundreds of people, and the pastor's okay having 2, 3 secret admirers because he makes some Lexus payments every day. You know, they can rock around here, and then they look at it, a brother out here that's barely making them buy, that's trash, because this brother got a suit, he get out of Lexus, he can pay them payments and all this. And they can go to church dressed any kind of way. But that's okay. Just like it's okay to vote for somebody just because they're female. Why they invite for the white lady? They didn't vote for that white lady. They couldn't, from Alaska. Oh. I wonder what the plot is. The destruction of our people. But, you know, 106. I don't care what book you read. Read Psalms 106. I had a very questionable discussion about chapter 106 and how Moshe felt that he basically put himself on the line, which a lot of us today, we do that. We put ourselves on the line to wake y'all up, to get you to see things differently. Even actually to the point where people around you like, oh man, you going off the deep end, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But I can guarantee you ain't got no water stocked up, no battery stocked up. You waiting on them hours at your job. You the first one in line to get that COVID shot. Oh, I'm sorry. What shot are they giving out again today? And yet still, you wait for white Jesus to come and save you. White Jesus ain't coming to save your ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I spoke Roth. His name is Yahweh and the son is Yahshua. Yahshua HaMashiach. Yahweh, Yahshua HaMashiach. The Father and the Son are one. It's not many names. It's not Lord. It's not God. It's not Jesus. They brought this over here on boats, right? We can agree with everything Christianity but slavery. But you pay 30 grand a year to go to college, right? And to come and have them people lie to you still in your face. In the hood, you'd be mad at the brother lying to you. You'd be mad at the brother ripping you off every day. Or your grandmother getting ripped off. Or your mother getting ripped off. But yet and still, wars are fought because of religion. Being a Hebrew Israelite isn't religion. It's a set-apart life. He commanded us to live by these commandments forever. Not sometimes. Forever. How many of y'all men out here gonna be willing to stand up for your family and your generational of breaking that curse? How many willing to got the balls enough to sit up there and say you trapped, you've been out there, you've been doing this, you've been doing... How many strong sisters out there willing to stop dealing with all the people around you to rock with Yahweh? Small remnant. So if he gave you that shock of your life, just embrace it. Just embrace it. We ain't got too much time longer. So repent of your sins. And please, stop with these pagan names. Jesus ain't gonna work. Christopher Columbus ain't gonna work that you praying to. It ain't gonna work. Is Yahweh, Yahshua HaMashiach, Father and the Son are one. So if you're going through it, trust and believe. You ain't the only one. And it's a day-by-day battle. And the battle is for you to stay on course. No matter who around you don't get it. Don't worry about these people. One day we all gonna meet up. And you gonna feel it. You gonna understand it. In the meantime, just hang in there. Just hang in there, people. It's the Shabbat evening coming into the Shabbat Friday. I got 3 lessons, 3 services I'm supposed to listen to, but I felt the need for me to just tell the people who are waking up, who woke up and fell to the side a little bit, it's okay. He understands the pressure that's on you. Because Satan, once he know you're woke, he swarm like bees on you. I was reading in Mark recently about that. I'm not a big Bible thumper, people. I'm not heavy in the church. I never went to church. So that's why I'm glad I got this blessing. I didn't have the tainted bullcrap douse me with. Nah. But again, only a select few gonna understand this, and I don't care if you don't. I ain't worrying about you using me in my business. You've been paying attention, I've been getting paid. And I've been warning y'all, but y'all ain't been paying peeping game out here. The only thing you keep worrying about, hey man, that's the mark of the beast. Mark of the beast been in your pocket for a long time. This is the eye on your dollar. But, you know, we can't get it. We have to be a part of something no matter what. It's okay to rock alone. One or two, hey, guess what? That's the only thing you need. You don't need no big whole congregation, people dressing up. Oh, listen, you got a fashion show for these people, man. I use my local people on Facebook and my hoodies order. My friends just put on them. You know, I wear them when I go outside. I don't really care about dressing up. I ain't worrying about no suit and tie. I ain't worrying about no Lexus. I ain't worrying about no big house. But also I can see he ain't worrying about my rent either. So if you've been awoken, stand by. The cavalry is coming, people. Just embrace it. We've been through the roughest times anyway. It don't matter. We survived. Just embrace the light that, guess what? Our time, these Gentiles are going to start unrevealing places like Alaska, these secrets, and Mars, and you know, the giants in America, and all this stuff about to start coming out, and these maps and all this stuff. Give me first heads up. It's about to spill the beans, and it's about to get real rough out here for them boys. So guess what? We sit back and we eat our popcorn. We watch them dismantle themselves. Because they've been lying so long, it don't even matter. They willing to run up in the Capitol. What's wrong with these people? Planned, too. They about to hurt each other. Well, we got to worry about it. They never worry about us, but we are the first one in line for the shot. Come on, man. Look, these people about to hurt their own self, man. We sit back at the popcorn. I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, man. Hallelujah scriptures. Stop reading that other garbage they give you. There's another Bible also. It's kind of a Hebrew breakdown. I can't remember First Concordance or something. What is that? Anyway, listen. Don't let nobody tell you what books not to read. Don't let them tell you that, hey, you know what? That book is, you know, there's something wrong with that book. Read whatever you want to, because that Ruach is going to show you whatever you need to see. Don't listen to these people with books not to read. Obviously, they ain't been reading the right books anyway. They can't even sit there and tell you nothing. They can't help you out unless they getting paid, right? That seemed like a scheme to me. I ain't asked for nothing. And the only thing I overdo is help. So again, it's modern day prophets out here, but people still don't want to listen. It's crazy. You don't know your history. You don't care. You don't care for our demise. You just don't care. You can go to church on Sunday and say, hey, it don't matter. My pastor said it's so good. Pastor Pork Chop told me I could eat pork. You crazy. And I found it real interesting that even in the Muslim world, the creator was a white guy. Oh, man. So it can't be on skin color. Right? You can't base it on skin. Oh, he ain't black, you know, because he don't look a certain way. Or you know what? He a Gentile because he look like this. Really? Well, then guess what? You don't need to be rocking with them people anyway then. Because they don't know. Only between you and the Father knows. And if he downloaded you with something, or you got a feeling, guess what? It's for a reason. So, Shabbat Shalom. Hopefully I come with a couple more of these videos every now and then to kind of give you a heads up. Yeah, it's coming to the time now, people. You know what I mean? Every day I kind of see stuff differently, and I'm like, damn, why people don't get it? Why people don't get it? What's wrong with them? They can't wake up. They can't. It's a spirit. Them evil spirits on them. You know, some people have multiple spirits, multiple demons in them. Multiple. So even if they shake 2 or 3 of them, it's still a dominant one in there. It's a feminine one in there. All them demons like, nah. Don't let him do that. Don't let him keep talking to the people. No. Mess his life up. Mess his van up. You know, things like that. You know, it just amazes me. But again, that's how you know you rocking the right way, when you upset them spirits and they see you and they just yell out, "Put your mask on! Put your mask on!" Everybody that still got a mask on, why you worried about me? Come on, man. Hey, listen here. I ain't been worried since day 1. I made a video about that before. I ain't been worrying since day 1. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I ain't lining up like no slaughter either. So listen, good people. You may be going through it. Do not be the sucker no more. Do not be victimized by these clowns. You can't let the devil win. Again, small remnant. Clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Get it together, my people. I'm trying to tell you. YHWH, HaMashiach. These are the only names that should be coming out of your mouth. That's it. No other names that Christopher Columbus and your job and your raggedy past done told you. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna save you. It ain't. You've been taught wrong. Your college taught you wrong, but you sold your soul. Did you? Or didn't you? That's why people can't hear. So, again, which one are you? How you gonna play it? But it's okay if you feel like you're the only one. Don't worry about it. And some people just like, you know, I just can't get with the Bible. That's okay. He got a different use for you then. Because if you walk around and you peep and game and you understand, then don't worry about it. He got a different purpose for you. Maybe you're not supposed to read the Bible, but you're woke, right? You understand some things. You know who to help and who not to help, right? Shabbat shalom.